I still think that the game Planetside Arena should have never been announced. Planetside 3 would have been a million times better and you know it. From now they should just predict that the Battle Royale market isn't for them. Just a few comments I'm quoting right now on my latest video, Planetside Arena, what we know so far. I love the discussion, but today I'm going to play the devil's advocate, just to explain why Planetside Arena will be so important for the complete Planetside franchise, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Feb1 and welcome back to the channel. Today, there will be a bit of a rant, I'm not gonna lie. I've got the feeling there's a lot of negativity towards Planetside Arena, and I think it doesn't deserve it. So today, I'm going to try to defend the position of Planetside Arena, and also defend the position of DayBreak Games, and why actually it is so important to the complete Planetside franchise and the future of Planetside. Yes, this video will be filled with personal opinions, own thoughts, and also sometimes some realistic views. But be prepared for some positive bias in favor of Planetside Arena. When you think I'm just completely wrong or I say irrational things, just let me know down below in the comments, so let's have this discussion. And again, I'm not shitting on anyone, everyone is entitled to his own opinion of course. So again, all those comments I showed in the first part of the video, there is completely nothing wrong with that. But today I will try to show that there can be a pot of gold on the end of the rainbow that's called Planetside Arena. And of course, if you enjoy the content, go look for that big red box that says subscribe and always press that bell next to it to join our always civilized gentleman's club. But okay, let's get into the real content right now, because I got 3 points to make. The first one will be, the community isn't always correct. The second one is, times are changing. And the third one is, spotlight for Planetside. Let's start with, the community isn't always correct. Let's assume that the biggest fanbase for Planetside Arena is the current Planetside 2 player base. I think that's a very safe assumption to make. If you look at the current community around Planetside 2, we have a very vocal community. When something is wrong in their opinion, they will say it. The amount of Reddit posts, the amount of Discord discussion, it is amazing. Also, we got community members that really know what they're talking about. These are experts in the field. For example, when we had the Combined Arms Initiative, when the changes came to the vehicles, a lot of vehicle experts were talking about what the balance change would do to the game and what impact it would have. The beauty of it is that Planetside 2 is a very free game. If you want to be a pilot, you can do that. If you want to be a tanker, you can do that. Or if you just want to be a normal foot soldier, you can just do that, go ahead. Some guys and maybe some ladies have put enormous hours in just playing, for example, with a Liberator, or playing with a tank, or completely focusing on being an infantry, KDR, headshot raid guy who just blasts away many planetmans. That freedom and also the amount of expertise we have in the game also gives a lot of conflicting opinions. If you, for example, would buff the air gameplay with some balance changes, then probably the tank guys and also the infantry guys would be very unhappy. The same would be true if you would buff in favor of the infantry, then probably the pilots and also the tankers would be very disappointed. It is very hard to make a good balance, and so many experts have their own opinion of course in their own fields, in which they are very good at. We have to take in mind the complete picture. DayBreak Games can't please everyone. That's the hard but honest truth. The players that are still here after 6 years of Planetside and still vocal about the game and also passionate about the game, they know they can't please everyone, and they know that sometimes developers will push changes like the Combined Arms Initiative. But they kept playing because they believe in the project and they believe in the potential of the game, or they like the concept of the game, of Planetside being Planetside. That group though, that group of hardcore supporters of the game, that group grows smaller and smaller and smaller, but still the group is very vocal. Many other players moved on to other games or other things in life. And that's where I want to come in with my times are changing argument. I would just be plain lying if I wouldn't say that Battle Royale isn't the hit in the gaming community. And yes, also Planetside veterans have moved over to some Battle Royale games. Even quite recently, I have seen some veteran players move over to Apex Legends. The group that's still there, still vocal about Planetside 2, isn't really in favor of a Battle Royale game. It's in favor of the idea of Planetside. And that's where the hate comes from. Or not really hate, the dislike for the idea of Planetside Arena. Just the idea alone that it isn't really Planetside, or not really a true successor to Planetside, makes it really hard to swallow for some people. But it is also a vocal minority. There are millions and millions and millions and millions of people out there who do like the concept of Battle Royale, who do like the concept of sci-fi shooters, who do like the concept of arena modes. So just because there is this group just shouting and sharing why they don't want to see Planetside Arena to be a thing, or why they say, just skip it right now, go ahead, go focus on something else, that doesn't mean that there are no people out there that want to see a game like this. And what I'm now going to do is very bad, but I will take myself as an example. I don't call myself a salty vet. I am in no way a veteran in the Planetside franchise. I am quite new, I'm a new addition to the game, I'm new to the community, and I still learn every day so much. But I'm an outsider. I come from all the popular games that were out there a few years ago. I play Counter-Strike, I play Battlefield, I play Call of Duty, and more or less 2 years ago, I was first introduced to Battle Royales thanks to PUBG. I'm not the only one. Millions and millions and millions of people started playing PUBG. Fell in love with the Battle Royale thing, or at least tried it out. The fact that still there are so many concurrent players playing PUBG and playing Fortnite nowadays and playing Apex Legends shows that there still is interest in Battle Royale. Many people are saying that the Battle Royale market is done, is full, is filled, you know? No other game can join that market anymore. But Apex Legends just showed me as wrong. If you're a clever game, try to implement new stuff, try to implement new things, try new things, experiment, maybe be free to play, then yes, it is still possible to become a part of the Battle Royale market. I've seen people saying or stating that Fortnite is in a steady decline right now and that PUBG is dying at a quick rate, but I don't think so. Like with Team Deathmatch, like with Search and Destroy, like with Capture the Flag, it will be a game mode for at least the coming years. It just has these elements from free-for-all, from like the feeling it's you versus the world, and also the intensity of a Search and Destroy match where you only have one life. It's just a very clever game mode in my opinion. And DayBreak Games knows that. They made H1Z1, and they made mistakes, they know it too. They quite recently made a joint venture to actually restore H1Z1 or Z1 Battle Royale right now to its former glory. But Z1 Battle Royale will just be a small part of what DayBreak Games is doing right now, because I think the other party has the controlling interest in the game. So Planetside Arena will be the only game by DayBreak Games where they can do whatever they want with the game. DayBreak Games is also a quite unique starting point. Planetside already has the capabilities to host specifically large battles, to host big player numbers, have big maps, have vehicles inside the game, have jetpacks, do whatever they want. It's a sci-fi title and it has so much potential. If the developers of Planetside Arena just step up the creativity one more notch, go maybe a bit crazy, go overboard with some crazy stuff, this game can become such a unique game. And yes, it needs to be unique. I don't want to copy what Levelcap was saying, but yes, he's completely right, man. 1,000 man Battle Royale. Never seen before. Never seen before. Never tried before yet. Yes, DayBreak Games. With such a game mode, you will get headlines. You will get headlines in game articles, game magazine, YouTube videos. Streamers will try it because you can become the best player out of 1,000 guys. Isn't that just amazing? It is Battle Royale to a next level. I'm not going to lie about that. It is special. And why does it need to be special? Why can't it just be 100 man Battle Royale if it's already special in some other ways? That's because the game, it's probably good. I played the betas and I was enjoying myself, and I don't think in the coming months they will change that much. They will change important stuff, but in the main lines the game won't change that much, I can promise you that. But anyways, the game is good. The game is good. People that I spoke with, people that I played with, the random squads I did encounter with that voices, they enjoyed it more or less. And I think more people will enjoy it. The only thing, and that's a problem that already haunts the complete Planetside franchise for years and years and years, is that there is no recognition. So I'm going right now to my third and final point about why Planetside Arena is so important for the complete Planetside franchise. And that is recognition, that is the spotlight, which I was talking about. I've said this maybe before in some other videos, but you can make a beautiful game, you can make a good working game, you can make a fun game. But if nobody knows it, if nobody sees it, what does it matter? No matter what, how good the game is. Just telling that the game will have 1,000 man Battle Royale will draw high eyes. It will. It's a bit of the same with Apex Legends. They just suddenly announced it's a free-to-play game, it's ready today. They just drew high eyes by just releasing a finished game for free on day number 1. It's quite sad actually that you can just create hype by finishing a game nowadays. But, well, it works I think. Please take notes, EA. But you need to throw those high eyes. And I've been talking already for a long time now about Battle Royale, but I don't have to forget this second thing. This second thing called Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, Massive Clash, Global Conquest, all those other modes that Planetside Arena will also have. Basically, Planetside Arena has 2 dices. I'm not talking about the dice creating Battlefield. No, I'm talking about the dices that throw the high eyes. Let's say that people don't agree with my opinion and the game Battle Royale isn't good. It's not fun to play, it is maybe not free to play. Okay, skip the Battle Royale part. 1 eye in the dice isn't enough. However, you still have a second shot. This time we're not competing with games like Apex, Fortnite, PUBG. No, this time we're competing against games like Call of Duty, in the normal multiplayer, and the multiplayer mode of Halo. If I just look at the disappointment we have in the latest Call of Duty game, I mean, to summarize the most opinions about the multiplayer mode of Call of Duty, it is good, but it is more of the same, so more or less a disappointment. And the same was true for the Halo 5 release a few years ago. So next to the Battle Royale market, Planetside Arena will be in a market full of disappointments. Full of disappointments. If they manage to make a game that doesn't disappoint, just a game that's fun to play, a game that also allows maybe for some competitive plays, then yes, again they have a shot to roll those high eyes. They might get a spotlight. And in that spotlight, there's a pot of gold. A pot of gold that is really needed to develop Planetside 3 in the future. Because yes, my third and final point, the spotlight. Why is it so important that we have this spotlight? It's actually very easy to explain. Just think about Justin Bieber. I know, very controversial again, but yes, he has some singing skills. He got picked up thanks to YouTube videos. He made YouTube videos and suddenly they just blew up. But what would have happened if that YouTube video, or those YouTube videos, didn't get recognized? That would have been such a waste of potential. And yes, maybe some people would have been glad to not see Justin Bieber in the hit charts nowadays. But then again, it would have been wasted potential. And I think many people can agree with me on that. And the same is true for Planetside. There is so much potential. But the problem is, the YouTube algorithm hasn't really seen him yet. No people have discovered him yet, and you need to discover it. And the spotlight is a YouTube algorithm just recommending this video by Justin Bieber to people. And instead of a record label discovering Justin Bieber, this time it will be the gaming market discovering the beauty of Planetside. And yes, nowadays just making good videos or making good singing things isn't enough to get discovered on YouTube anymore. No, and these days you need some clickbait, you need a catchy title, you need a funny video, or you need something special. I'm all very bad at this, but just think about this. Doesn't 1000 man Battle Royale sound like the perfect clickbait? And again, it's an unfortunate truth, but clickbait is the only way nowadays to get into the spotlight. And there's also when I want to thank these salty vets just hating on Planetside Arena, because I'm a firm hater of clickbait. When I see clickbait, I don't like it. I just don't like it in general. And Planetside Arena is just one big form of clickbait. In some way. It tries to combine Planetside with something that's cool and hip. But to be very honest, in the end, it isn't a really bad idea. This, my guys, is just a company move. And I want to see it. I want to see Planetside experiment with different game modes, try something else, try Team Deathmatch, try Battle Royale. You go away from the MMO feel and go more to the FPS feel. Then again, if you want to play this MMO FPS, yes, you can still play Planetside 2. And yes, even if it's in the shadow of Planetside Arena, Planetside 2 will still get some coverage. Just think about the background dancers for Justin Bieber. Also, those dancers have become a little bit more famous at least. But okay. So many unpopular opinions right now, and I will probably get a lot of hate for this. And please, if you don't like it, dislike the video so I at least know what to do in the next video. But this is something I just needed to let go, just release my heart and share it with the world. But I genuinely think that we need the discussion. We need this discussion. It's a good one, and I tried to play the devil's advocate in this video, and I hope you liked it. And if not, again, let me know in the comments. Then again, I'm Faye1, and I will see you soon with some more content.